Welcome Laurie Hyde, Chairman of the Advisory Board of the Heart Rhythm Institute. We are glad you're here today, and we are at the Oklahoman's Video Studio to talk about the November 14th luncheon that's coming up. I'm Helen Ford Wallace. Paige Dillard is our producer. So, it's coming up, this very fine luncheon.
Yes, it is. This is our 17th year. We're very proud to say, and each year we have a luncheon at the Oklahoma City Golf and Country Club. We started out with 40 or 50 women for the first luncheon.
You're kidding.
And now we are up to 300, 400 people.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome.
Yes, it's very exciting.
I remember some of those first ones. One, you had those Tiffany boxes.
Yes.
I thought that was really cute.
That was one of the
Do you always
favorites.
have jewelry?
Usually, but we have done the purses. We did Judith Lieber purses one year.
Well, that's kind of jewelry too.
Yes, it is. It's jewelry in a purse, so that's wonderful. But and then we've had like Jude Francis, which I happen to be wearing some of her earrings.
I loved her purses too.
And so it's really fun, and people come. You can participate in the patron party the night before. Lots of men come.
And that's a first look at the jewelry. And
yes.
who is the jewelry
It's a
person?
pre-look at the jeweler. And this year our jeweler is Jane Taylor. And I believe she's coming with her daughter.
Chloe's her daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone will have a chance to pre-buy. A lot of men buy their Christmas gifts for their wives, which is
she
wonderful.
has beautiful gemstones. I mean, that's just kind of a signature of hers, I think.
Yes.
And Valerie Nafee.
Sponsors her,
Mm-hmm.
and brings her in for us. Valerie has been very supportive through the years, and we appreciate all of her support.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet. Well, is there a speaker for this event?
Yes, this year is a first. We're having a father-son who have both had the procedure.
The heart
Arrhythmia, the ablation. And it's Jordan Van Netzer and his father, Randy.
So
that's
kind of
really
interesting.
And the story each year is just so wonderful and moving, and everybody really enjoys hearing.
Well, the Heart Rhythm Institute it's at OU, isn't it?
Yes, it's part of the OU Medical. Yes.
So, and it used to be the Rhythmic Society or something.
It was cardiac arrhythmia.
And so it is now the Heart Rhythm Institute. So we've got that down.
And we shorten it with HRI.
HRI, that's right. It's an HRI luncheon.
Yeah.
So, and it's November the 14th, with shopping beginning at what time?
10:30.
And lunch?
At 12, and we're usually out very promptly at 1 o'clock.
I think that's very nice that you all do that. You make an effort to get people out at 1 o'clock, especially people can come on their lunch hours. I think that's nice. And it's always a delicious lunch.
Yes.
And heart healthy, usually.
Yes, of course, of course.
I think that's kind of awesome. Well, so you have lots of sponsors. You have very cool sponsor categories, platinum, diamond, sapphire, emerald, amethyst. I think that's kind of cute. Very clever with your jewelry. So you got that, and is there a chairman of the event?
Yes, the chairman this year, another first for us this year. We have a husband-wife, Mackenzie and Ryan Dennis. So it is our first time to have a married couple.
Were they patients too? Were they from?
No, they have not been, but they've been very supportive for quite some time. So.
And you have an honorary chairman?
Yes, and that is Glenna Tannenbaum.
And so that's kind of...
And she's been a long time supporter.
So. And then you have a special events coordinator, Judy Austin.
Yes,
Judy gets all that going too.
Makes everything run beautifully. and everyone's always thrilled to chair this event because Judy is so organized. It makes it a fun,
is
easy
a
job.
whiz kid.
Yes.
She's really good. Well, Lori, okay, so do you have a committee? Does a committee work on this? Or
Yes, we have patron chairs and a mailing chair and then we have the patron party chairs that help organize
that
the party.
And your board, you're chairman of that board, the HRI Advisory Board.
Yes.
So is that a big board?
Well, we have about 7 or 8 on that board. And then Will Webster is one of the founding members of the board, and he is a inventor and engineer in California, and he helped some new innovative ideas for the procedure.
Oh.
And then has been our big underwriter for the luncheon each year.
Well, so it all kind of goes
so
together.
he and his wife have done that for many years.
That is awesome too.
Yes.
Well, so it benefits, the luncheon benefits
HRI, yes, directly goes, everything goes directly, and part of the jewelry sales go to HRI. So always a portion, a percentage of that goes.
Well, I think it's always interesting that you have the country club, you have big tables set up. So
Yes.
give us a little color and what's it look like?
Lots of, you know, they sometimes kind of do them in an X, or they do them long, and there are women just mingling around, and you're trying to kind of scoot your way in and trying the jewelry on. And that's why it's nice kind of to go to the preview party.
Because you get that first look.
It's a little easier to get to the jewels. So, but everyone is always looking forward to who our jeweler's going to be and what we're going to have in, and it's fun to come look, and they try to have all different price ranges too.
And that's good.
Starting with something more reasonable on up.
So do you have auctions or raffles or door prizes?
We do not. We used to do some vignettes, and now we're just concentrating on the jewelry because that's what everyone loves.
Everyone loves the jewelry, that's for sure.
Yes.
Okay, and I think you have a special tribute this year, so tell us a little bit about that.
We are to Ralph Lazara, who passed, Dr. Ralph Lazara passed away this past year, and he and Dr. Sonny Jackman, Warren Jackman, we call him Sonny, and he's very sunny. But they both are kind of the founding fathers, and invented, or I guess you don't say invented, but came up with this wonderful procedure that really, in most cases, you walk away cured. The arrhythmia is
gone,
ablated, and you are on your way to a normal life. Which
and
is,
that's the beauty of this luncheon, those stories that people tell. I mean, you know they're from the heart, and you have young people and you have old people.
We've had a lot of athletes, and some years back, my daughter and I co-chaired it, and she lived in Austin at that time, so she had to fly up for the meetings, and she had a 1.5-year-old. Her neighbors took care of him for them.
Oh my!
And then several years later, their daughter, who was a high school basketball player, a senior, discovered that she had an arrhythmia. So my daughter directed her towards OU, and they helped her find a place to have her procedure.
Isn't that something? You just never know whose
life
it's going to touch.
What is going to happen. It's amazing.
Well, and you have been active on this board since the inception.
Really, since the beginning. Yes, yes.
And that's been a while.
Yes, yes. And I've really enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, you've been very good at it too. So, okay, tell us a little bit more about the VIP party, that first look. It's usually in somebody's home.
It's in a private home. They always have a wonderful buffet and whatever you'd like to drink, and it's just a nice, festive, fun party, and everyone's...
And they bring lots of jewelry there, too.
Yes, and they have all the jewelry there the night before, everything. So you
can get a good deal.
Yes. Well, and you know it's going for a good cause. So.
That's right. Okay, so where can people get tickets?
Well, you can, that's a good question. And,
is there a website?
Yes, just go to Heart Arrhythmia
Okay.
Institute.
Okay.
Yes.
.com probably.
Or they can contact Judy Austin.
Okay.
So,
Do we have her number? Or?
well, we don't right now. But,
Okay.
I know they can go on Heart Arrhythmia.
Okay.
With that.
And get tickets there. Okay. And how much are the tickets?
The tickets are $75.
And that's good. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's
yes.
a good
And
price.
it's usually tables of 10. Yes.
So, and are there table hosts or?
We do have some table hosts where you can sponsor a table, which means you find 10 people to come and pay $75. And the good thing, a lot of people, like to do that, and then they get an invite to the patron party because they put together a whole table.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. That's awesome.
So-
Okay. Well, anything else about the luncheon or the cause?
I'm trying to think if there's anything we haven't covered, but I think we've done a pretty good job. You're a great interviewer, so
Thank you, Lord. Okay, well, tell me again the date and the time and where it is.
Okay, it is November 14th at the Oklahoma City Golf and Country Club from 10:30 to 1 o'clock.
That's perfect. Okay, thanks, Laurie, for giving us a rundown on this special fundraiser. Your cause helps find cures for heart rhythm disturbances for millions of people. HRI is an international leader of this research, and there is still so much to do. So thanks so much for helping us tell the community. Thanks, Laurie.